Hello, my name is Austin Chung and I am from Group 5, and this is the video for the experiment of G4-3, which is also the point load test. So here, these are my group members, Austin Chung being me, and then we have Corinne Ho, Nur Fatin Amni, Rick Yong, and also Winnie Hong. Point load test is used to characterize the strength of the rock materials. It is an index test, which means that it can be performed quickly and without the use of sophisticated equipment to provide important information about the mechanical properties of rocks. The strength of rock material is an important consideration when designing civil and mining engineering projects. The point load test is an alternative method for predicting the uniaxial compressive strength of rock materials using portable and simpler equipment. The objective of this experiment is to determine the compressive strength of rock specimens using an irregular lump of test or rock core. There's not much apparatus needed for this experiment. You only need a rock core or an irregular lump of rock, and also a digital point load test apparatus. So the procedures of this experiment are, the first step is you have to examine each sample to ensure that there is no existing fractures. Second step would be a sample of about 50 millimeter is used, and then the diameter is measured. Then the center point of each sample is marked to ensure an accurate result during the clamping process. And then after that, the rock samples are clamped in between the conical platens to prevent movement. Fifth step is before increasing the load pressure, the hydraulic reading gauge is reset to 0. After that, the distance between the conical platens will be measured. The load is significantly increased until the respective samples fail. And then after that, the load reading is then recorded. And last but not least, the steps are repeated for multiple samples to obtain an average reading and to ensure the test validity based on the break occurrence.
For the demonstration of the experiment, we use an egg as the rock sample, the compass as the vernier caliper, and the marker as the Smith hammer. Firstly, we need to get the measurement of the rock sample by using the compass. Then, the hydraulic reading gauge is reset to 0 reading. The rock sample is then being placed between the pointed loading platen. The rock sample is slowly being compressed and the pressure is being applied on the sample until it breaks. Lastly, the maximum pressure that the rock can withstand is being measured. The result of the experiment is then used to calculate the point load strength.